Welcome. How does science explain the soul? Anomalous at best. Here is a slightly better description, in plain English. If you want to know more, subscribe and check out my other videos. We live in a world that celebrates knowledge, yet still aches for meaning. That's the heart of the human paradox. We can measure the pulse of a star, map the genome, and split the atom, but we still ask the same questions our ancestors whispered to the fire. Who am I? Why am I here? What connects me to everything else? Science gives us answers in data. Spirit gives us answers in experience. The paradox isn't that one is right and the other wrong. It's that both are incomplete without the other. The human being is not just a body that thinks or a soul that feels. We are a system that perceives, translates, and resonates. Every thought ripples through the body. Every emotion alters chemistry. Every belief shapes biology. We are both observer and observed, both the experiment and the experimenter. For centuries, we've tried to separate the measurable from the mystical, to draw a line between neurons and consciousness, between the heart's rhythm and the soul's longing. But the deeper we look, the thinner that line becomes. Neuroscience now tells us that emotion isn't just a product of the brain. It's a dialogue between the brain, the heart, and the gut. The body itself is intelligent, a network of awareness that listens, responds, and remembers. Ancient traditions called this the inner cartography, the map of energy and meaning that runs through every living being. Modern science calls it the nervous system, the endocrine system, the biofield. Different languages, same landscape. The paradox is that we've been searching for connection using tools of separation. We dissect to understand, but in doing so, we sometimes forget that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. The body isn't just a machine, it's a symphony of frequencies. The mind isn't just a processor, it's a translator of experience. The spirit isn't just belief, it's the resonance that gives life coherence. When we begin to see ourselves as one system, body, mind, and spirit intertwined, the paradox dissolves. We stop asking which is real and start asking how they interact. This lecture invites you to see the human paradox not as a problem to solve, but as a doorway to understanding. It's the tension that keeps us curious, the mystery that keeps us humble. It reminds us that knowledge without wonder is hollow, and wonder without knowledge is blind. The next time you feel torn between logic and intuition, remember, both are languages of the same system. The scientist and the mystic are not opposites, they are translators of the same truth. In our next lecture, we'll explore the ancient question, how humanity's earliest seekers described this unity long before microscopes and magnetic resonance, and how their insights still echo in the language of modern physics and biology.